Unwanted fat. Most of us have tried to get rid of it, and many have succeeded. For a little while. But keeping it off long term is another matter entirely. In fact, the difficulty in keeping off unwanted fat is so common that health experts have noted a 6-month phenomenon. This describes the point that steady weight loss for many has a tendency to reverse. So does that mean we should just give up entirely? Absolutely not, because certainly there are people who do lose weight and keep it off. These people are admirable, but more importantly, they have something to teach us, and their most successful habits are about to be revealed in this video. Perhaps the best source of information to help with long-term weight loss is an organization called the National Weight Control Registry. The NWCR, in their own words, was developed to identify and investigate the characteristics of individuals who have succeeded at long-term weight loss. They currently track the habits of over 10,000 people who have lost significant amounts of weight over long periods of time, among which 80% are women. How much weight and for how long? On average, NWCR members have lost 66 pounds and kept it off for 5.5 years. So let's look at 3 of the more specific common habits of these long-term losers and why each habit might be so effective. Long-term weight loss habit number 1. 94% increased their physical activity. Just the phrase physical activity may invoke images of grueling workouts, so I should add here that the most frequently reported form of activity was walking. This is good news because it can be done by almost everyone, and even indoors if you prefer. But in order to really benefit from walking, you should up the intensity level, which can be done in several ways. Powerwalking, for example, is a simple way to increase intensity. It's also proven more effective than a leisurely stroll, such as in a University of Virginia study that proved powerwalkers lose about 5 times more belly fat than those at a moderate speed. You could also add some resistance to the walk by wearing a weighted vest, a practice that can increase your calorie burn by as much as 12%. Or you could lose more weight by engaging more muscles. The use of walking poles will work the muscles in your arms, shoulders, chest, and upper back, which helps burn 20% more calories, according to one study. Of course, more rigorous exercise will be more beneficial, but you also want to do what you can do long term, so walking may be your best bet to start. Long-term weight loss habit number 2. 78% eat breakfast every day. Of NWCR members, 78% eat breakfast every day, while another 18% eat breakfast occasionally. This means that only 4% of these long-term success stories never eat breakfast. But why does this help so much? There are a few theories that may explain this. In the NWCR report that noted the breakfast trend, the researchers noted that breakfast eaters reported slightly more physical activity than non-breakfast eaters. So it's possible that many would eat breakfast to gain fuel for a longer or more intense exercise period for the day. Another theory, offered by dietitian Milton Stokes at St. Barnabas Hospital, is that non-breakfast eaters are more likely to binge or mindlessly snack throughout the day. Although we think we're cutting calories by skipping breakfast, he theorizes, we more than make up for this over the course of the day with unhealthier food choices than we might make for a breakfast meal. But regardless of the reason, the evidence is compelling. If you want to lose weight long term, a healthy breakfast may be a key component. Long-term weight loss habit number 3. 75% weigh themselves at least once a week. There are 2 schools of thought on the frequent use of a scale. On the one hand, it can be discouraging if the weight loss isn't coming as fast as you dreamed, or not coming at all. On the other hand, it can reveal how your actions are affecting your weight loss efforts and cue you to make changes as needed. But besides the NWCR results, there's at least one study that touts the positive aspects of regular weighing. This 2015 study looked at the weighing habits of 47 overweight men and women in North Carolina. After 6 months, they found that half the participants weighed themselves every day, and that the daily weighers lost significantly more weight compared with those weighing less than daily. They concluded that their study further implicates daily weighing as an effective weight loss tool. An earlier study showed similar results. This one involved 91 overweight individuals who were separated into an intervention group and a control group. The intervention group was provided with tools to monitor weight and their progress, while the control group was not. After 6 months, the researchers noted that the intervention group lost significantly more weight compared to the control group as they consumed fewer calories per day. They, too, concluded that daily self-weighing can produce clinically significant weight loss. So the question is, how many of these proven weight loss strategies can you apply today? You now have the information, so the next step is to start forming new habits. It may not be easy at first, but as you continue to practice them, you will eventually join some very good company indeed.